Milan is going to be the center stage in 2015 with the Expo. But it's also going to be at the center stage around some of the most critical and vital issues of our time that are going to determine the future of both the planet and humanity. The old economy lies in ruins. It has pushed innocent people to pay the price of reckless financial systems based on fictitious finance 70 times more than the real economy of the world, based on speculation, and yet it's real people and real ecosystems which pay the price. We have to make a shift, and Milan could be the place where the seeds of a new economic paradigm are sown. In the old economic paradigm, it has been assumed that agriculture can be done away with, that food can be trashed and farmers can be trashed, that agricultural activity is obsolete activity in that model of a linear progress of history, from agriculture to industry to service, and then collapse. But agriculture is the future, because food cannot be done away with. Italy and Milan can show that food is about health, about quality, about nutrition, about culture, about taste, about joy. Food does not have to be the curse that it is being made into. A curse where it is responsible for most of the diseases of the planet, whether it be obesity, diabetes, autism, cancers. A food system based on poisons will create disease. A food system that does not care about quality will create disease and malnutrition. Expo 2015 should show that food is an issue of quality, not the production of commodities, which either don't go to food at all. 90% of the corn and soya is not being eaten by human beings. It's being used to drive cars. It's being used to torture animals as cattle feed and animal feed. And the remaining 10% is anyway not worthy to be called food. We need to reinvent and rediscover food as quality, as diversity, as nutrition. And what could be a better place than Italy and Milan 2015? We've been given, with the World Trade Organization, an extremely insane model that has allowed it to be pretended that seeds and biodiversity are the inventions of 5 corporations who can then push genetically engineered organisms and patents on seed, that can use the European Commission to push seed laws that make our diversity illegal and illegitimate. But diversity is the basis of good farming. Diversity is the basis of good eating. And globalization of trade and agriculture has been a downward spiral to the lowest quality of junk food, of fast foods, of non-foods. From Milan, in the Expo, we can raise the other model of localization. Localization, 0 kilometers, because the closer to eating the food is produced, the better its quality, the more its livelihood generation, because food is not just about eating. It is about creating employment. It's creating employment at times where employment is disappearing. How can we have an economy with 50% of the youth cursed with unemployment? The land is where the new economy has to be based, and livelihoods related to land can be very, very creative. Most importantly, in the 0 kilometer model, we intensify ecology, we intensify livelihoods and creative work, whereas in the globalization model, we intensify waste. 50% of the food is thrown waste in the globalized industrial system, and we get rid of people. People are not just a labor input. People are creative beings who are shaping the new economy. And land is not a commodity either. Land is the very basis of life. the ground of ecosystems, creating abundance and resurgence. We have to shift from land and people and labor as commodities to land and people as the most important resource for the new economy, for the economy of the 21st century. We have the intelligence and the creativity to do it. We also now have an imperative. We cannot fail the future generations. We cannot allow waste of our people as much as of our food. There is a new economy waiting to be born. Let's give birth to it at Expo 2015 together with all our minds and all our hearts. And I'm glad I was able to join you for this conference.